All right, boxing fans, we're here with IBF Featherweight champ Angelo Leo, fresh off his victory over Tomoki Kameda in Tokyo, Japan. Angelo, welcome to the IBF convention in Atlantic City.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Being a world champion has always been my dream, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Now, you made a quick turnaround to get all the way back here from Tokyo about a week ago, right?
Right.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your feelings about that fight. It was a little tough beginning, and then you pulled it out in the end.
Yeah. It was a great fight. He was no easy competitor. Him being a former world champion, I had to really dig deep and make adjustments, and that's exactly what I did, and come out with the victory.
Now, what was it like to go from such a stunning, one-punch knockout victory over Naoya Lopez, and then going through a 12-round war like that, and it was grueling, really, and on his home turf?
Yeah. That's boxing for you. Sometimes you're going to get the knockout, sometimes you're going to get the decision, but ultimately I got the W, and that's what matters. Of course, me coming off a high like that, I want the knockout and all that, but sometimes some of these fighters, they're tough cookies, and you can't take them out like that.
Yeah, where being in his hometown, his home country, and knowing his pedigree with his brothers, and then him being a former world champ. Were you worried while you were waiting for the decision that it could have been snatched from you?
A little bit, that was always in the back of my mind, but it kind of fueled me. It kind of fueled me to train harder, train as hard as I possibly could, so that way I wouldn't have to leave it up to the judges or score a clear decision. That's what I did, score not a majority decision. I thought I won 93 of the rounds, but we got the win. That's what happens.
Now, what plans do you have right now? I'm sure right now you want to take a little bit of a rest between that fight, the convention, but are you looking at the other champs and unification? Because that just seems to be the way everything goes in all the divisions now. Unifications are everywhere.
Yeah. Of course, unification is definitely looming in the future. But right now we're going to take it fight by fight, maybe a voluntary, and eventually we'll get those big fights on.
Okay. Do you pay attention to your contemporaries, the other champs in the division? Watch them, study them. Guys like WBA champ Nick Ball, for example.
Yeah, of course. I've watched all the champions in my division. That's part of being a professional, and part of being an elite fighter is knowing who your competition is. So yeah, of course I watch them.
Now everybody that's around 122 is looking at Inoue and thinking that he'll come up, and that's like the big fight for everybody. Is that something you think about a little bit?
Yeah, that is. Of course, it's been mentioned a lot to me, that fight. But right now, we're just focused on the next one. I don't know if it's going to be Inoue, but eventually that time will come when we're going to face him.
Yeah. Now, a moment ago, you were up on the stage with all the other champions talking about being from New Mexico, from Albuquerque. I'm sure coming up, there was Johnny Tapia, Danny Romero in that town. Were those guys an inspiration for you when you were a kid?
Oh yeah, of course. And I forgot to mention up to that, they also have the IBF as well.
That's right.
So yeah, they're definitely an inspiration. They showed me that, a small town kid like me can make it, and it gave me that motivation and that fuel.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. It's been exciting watching your climb, win your second belt, and not surprising that you won, but the way you won that was just unbelievable. Just a stunning knockout, and look forward to more from you in the future.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right. Thank you for your time.